Hi, Steve. How are you doing? You're going to. Oh, yeah, gotcha. Well, I hope you get some good rest. I hope you do. You're very welcome. Okay, you got the crackers square. There's a lot of colors. Looks like an aqua and a Carolina blue almost right there. And a deeper blue, purple, and a lighter blue, and a beautiful green. Peach looking color. Oranges looking color. Purplish, pink, green, green, black, red, and white. And that's what we're working with. And it comes with, let's take it out and just show what we got. We gotta be thankful for everything we get, right? Got our tray. We got our wax. Got to have the wax, and we got our little stylus. So, we are all blessed. Then we have, it tells you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then A, B, and C, D, F, G, H. A little portrait of it. And it's Crafters Square from the Dollar Tree. This one was $1.25. There it is before we started. And let's see. What's that with my little Oh, brother, what did I do with it? Sometimes I just say, about myself. I hope everybody's had a good day. And I hope you've stayed cool wherever you are. Let's see, what color I'm going to start first. Let's do this red or the blue. I'm going to go with this red first. That's what I'm going to do. Well, here I got the white. Oh boy. It's okay though. Alright, I'm going to turn it around here. Place my drills in here. And just, I'm going to take the plastic off first. That might help. If I can. It's really stuck on there. It's got a good stick. I can tell that much. Alrighty. Well, I don't know what I do with my favorite little, I'll just use this one tonight, that's fine. That is fine. Get my wax. And this one's 2. Got a lot of 2s here. This is kind of a little bit hard to see. This one is. I almost have to guess a little bit there. Or it could be just my eyes, I don't know. Wow, those little twos are dark. Hello there, Alicia. How are you doing tonight, honey? How's your day been? These are hard to see. I don't know. I think it's an orange right there. That one. It is. It's a 6. But that is hard to see. It was pretty good. That's good. I'm glad. It was a long day, but it was okay. What did you have for supper? We talked about something last night, but I can't remember what it was. To be honest. I know it was probably good, Alicia. I'm glad you enjoyed supper. That's always good. Cheeseburger and fries made. That's awesome. I had a cucumber. I know it might sound weird, but cucumber and onion and cheese sandwich. That's what I had. It was good. I know it probably sounds like a weird combination, but it just goes together. It does. Probably think that woman's weird. Yeah, those I had was small. They was bigger than the last ones I got though. But they was really good. And you could tell they was from that garden. I ate that whole cucumber too. I just about got a headache tonight. For some odd reason. Oh yeah. I didn't eat nothing for lunch. I had supper. That sandwich. Yeah, doing okay, honey. I appreciate you asking. Doing okay. I just don't know why I got a bad headache, though. I don't, I don't know why. I guess that's a 2. These are hard to see at the bottom here. Over here, they're not as bad, but over here, they're a little hard. really wasn't crazy about doing this one, but you got extra. I got ibuprofen. I need to take one probably. Because it's a pretty bad headache tonight. I don't know why. Yeah, I wasn't crazy about doing this one. The last one I done from Dollar Tree, the quality was horrible. But this is an older one. That's one of them. Maybe your eyes are... You never know. It could be. You're right. It could be that. That, and it's hard to tell what it could be. I don't like taking ibuprofen though. I mean, I just take one. I don't take two of them. And that's all I got left is one. So, that's a blessing. Try to rest. Yeah, I will. Sometimes these dark ones are hard to see. Now this yellow and green and that blue and stuff's not bad. But that dark blue is a little hard. And this red's kind of hard. Hello, Regina. Well, how do I stop that, Regina? Oh, my Atlanta. How can I stop that? Well, let me go check it out. You won't hit live, so be okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try to cancel it right fast. If I can. It says upcoming. Okay. Delete. I only see one scheduled. Regina. I don't see another one scheduled, no. But anyway, I did delete one of them. That's all I saw So, ouch. That's all I saw. So, I can't talk. That's all I saw. I ain't even going to say it. That's all I saw scheduled. Gosh, that was a mouthful. Well, I was going to put myself busy, wasn't I? Scheduling 2 of them and then going live. I just decided to go live a little bit early. Because I got things caught up early, I guess. Further than I thought. This one is just like bukus of... I don't like the way that is right there. Repeat. Pete and Repeat. Have you ever seen them? Boy, I have. I'm sure you have too. I figured you was going to bed, Regina. That's what I thought. Alicia's here. Oh, she's going to bed. Good night, Alicia. Did she ever say what she had? Oh, yeah, she did. Your company's leaving. Got you, Regina, honey. Company just left. Oh, okay. Well, it's good you got some company, Regina. That is for certain. What'd you have for supper, Regina? Oh, you told me salmon. Why? What's going on? I hope you calm down there, Regina. Don't get yourself all worked up now. I'm just taking it easy because, long story, yeah. Hey, KY Philly, how are you doing, honey? What stream are you on? I'm just on regular YouTube. Yeah, I didn't go back to that. StreamYard. For the simple fact that, you know, you kind of got to watch your hours. I'm doing okay, thank you. I'm glad you're doing good, honey. Yes, I certainly am. You know, I went on your channel several times and looked because I didn't see you going live. I thought, where has Sherry been? Certainly did. Because I know it's not like you to be that quiet, you know. And I did pray for you because you just never know what people's going through, you know. And sometimes we just don't want to talk about it on here. So, and that's okay. But I certainly did pray for you. I don't have to know the need because God does, you know. Hey, Phoenix. How are you doing, honey? How's your night going? I saw that beautiful butterfly you had. I think I saw that one. No. Yes, you got that one from Felix, didn't you? It's okay, Regina. I just took a break and thank you for your prayers. Honey, you're welcome. Anytime. Sometimes we just kind of, you just kind of feel like somebody needs prayers, you know? Yep. I'm doing, it's Crafter Square, the Dollar Tree, the Dollar Tree one. Well, I hope it all goes well. I'll say some prayers for you. Yeah, I hope it goes good for you. Well, it is, but it's got a lot of colors, to be honest. It's got about, I mean, to be this little. Yes, definitely. Yep. But you wouldn't think it'd have all these colors, but it's got about, it's got 15 colors. This little diamond painting does. Yeah, it is colorful. I can't talk tonight, y'all. I'm sorry. It is really colorful. It's that mountain. I know y'all saw it. It's the older one from, well, from the Crafter Square. But you know the last one I done from Dollar Tree? It was the yellow roses and the yellow, it had the yellow teacup. I call it a teacup. And saucer. That thing was not good quality. Now I've done the tulip and I've done the butterfly. And they was, you know, they was good. But the other was just too crowded. You're doing what? You're keen on portrait for star right now. For star event. Oh, you're working on it. Okay, got you. Yes, the teacup one. Oh no. I got the teacup one. Yeah, I got it, KY. I got it, Sherry. I don't know. I got that one. And I did it. I did. And it was like, I mean, and you know, I wasn't the only one that was complaining about it. Well, I complained after the fact. But those drills are, I mean, the numbers, letters, whatever, they're so close. And if you look at it, you can tell. And they won't stay. No. But I would have had finished it because I started it. But that one was by far the worst quality. And I saw other people making shorts about that one. And our Dollar Tree hasn't had any diamond painting since that one. Now this one, well, so far, but the butterfly and the tulip was good. It wasn't all crowded like that and popping off. I love the colors. That yellow on that teacup, I love the colors. It was just poor quality or something. They had everything too scrunched up. I'm trying to figure out how to, there we go. Yeah, it was a mess. That one was really a mess. I almost stopped it. Yeah, I almost stopped. And I thought, no, I'm just going to keep it going because you know, I didn't like much more. And I thought, you know, these just seem so much closer. See, you got your little, on this one, these are spaced out enough to put a, you know, a drill. But them other ones, if you honestly look at it pretty good, you'll see what I'm saying. It's just too close for drills. I started to do a review on it like a lot of people was doing, but I didn't. I thought, I'm just glad it's over with. Sure. I still got it in there. This one don't look like it would take that many colors, but it does. I kind of like partials. I don't know, I just love partials. But they're so hard to find, especially like locally. Now I think Walmart might have had some the other day. I should have grabbed that butterfly. But I kind of wanted out of that place. I really did. Yeah. They had a partial, I think it was a butterfly. Yeah, it was, mine was too crowded. It wouldn't spread out like these. This is the older version. This one is. I've had this one over a year. But those newer versions, I don't know. They must have printed them wrong. Because I saw other people tagging them. Or, you know, hashtag. I didn't do it. And they was doing a review on it. I thought, well, I done been there and done that, and I'm just going to leave it alone. Good evening, Justin. How have you been? It's been a long time, Justin. I hope you're doing, you know, good. And not being too hot out there. It wasn't that bad today here. I actually sat outside for a little bit. But man, it was a pain in the rear to get this little table outside and chair. Goodness. I just don't know about that. Busy working and getting ready for winter. How are you doing? I'm doing okay. Yeah, you know, it's not long till winter, is it? It's really not. You're going to start busting that wood, ain't you? That's a backbreaker, ain't it? You definitely know if you got back problems doing that kind of work. That and shoveling snow, I think, is probably... That's the worst. I don't know. I'm not ready for winter. I don't want summer to go. I don't. I dread it so bad. Be getting cold in another month, yeah. And half wood stove time. Where summer goes. I have to leave. Great company, but I have to get to bed. It was great to see you. Honey, it was great having you coming in. I'm glad you came in. I really am. And I hope you get some good rest tonight. And I'll keep you in my prayers. I don't know your situation, but you know God does. Because I know you was coming on there for a while, and I didn't see you. So I started looking. I thought, I went over to your channel, and I didn't see you on there in a while. And when you start seeing people and then you don't see them, you know, you start getting worried. And you don't hear nothing, you know. But I'm glad you came in. And I hope you're doing good. I miss seeing your smiling face on there. Not Sherry. That's a blessing. I'm so glad to hear that. I didn't know your situation at all. But I did look on your channel. I was stalking your channel. I thought, where's she at, you know? I thought it ain't like her not to go live. And so, you have a great night too. Hugs to you, honey. And prayers and love. I'll definitely be lifting you up, you and your family. Because life can be hard sometimes. And that's what we got each other for, is to pray for. Certainly is. And I'm thankful to have people, you know, to pray for me on here. Can never have too many friends. Did you go tonight, Regina? I just don't enjoy doing this red right here. It's so crowded. Can you see that, Regina, how crowded that is? It's almost like a big blob. Do you see all these twos right here? They're just like right on top of each other. And I can't even hardly see those right there. I don't know if this one's good quality or not. I don't know. Okay, Phoenix. I got a busting headache tonight, Regina. I took one ibuprofen, my last one, and I took it. It came on all of a sudden, too. It's probably because I was trying to figure out that StreamYard. I don't know, that could have had something to do with it. That was a head scratcher, I'm telling you. It was. Thank you so much. Back to you, honey. How have you been feeling, Miss Regina? You know, I really just don't like this one that well. All them blobs right there. No, the blue ain't that bad. I like that. Because you can actually see it. But this right here is kind of a mess. But you can't expect much, I reckon, from the Dollar Tree. I know I did it. But to get back there and do it again. And I was trying to hurry up and do it because I wanted to stay outside a little bit. And I'm like, oh, my Lanta. It got dark on me quick. I kept pondering whether I was going to do it. Yeah, I have been too. I have been tired today. I told somebody else that earlier. I said, I don't know why. I'm just wore out today. I think it might have been you. But Justin done left the building, didn't he? Well, at least he came in and said, hey, I'm glad he done that. I wonder about that youngin' sometimes because he's out there where it's real cold and he has to bust up all that wood for the winter time. And busting up that wood is a backbreaker. It is. And you got to make sure you have enough for the winter. But, you know, a good old wood stove is good to have. Because if the power goes out, you're still going to have heat. My head's killing me. I don't know what happened. Are you laying a few drills down too? Good. Are you working on your Felix? Or the girl? Yeah, I don't know what brought this on. This headache. I didn't have one earlier, no. I don't hardly ever take any ibuprofen or anything like that, but sometimes you gotta. Every once in a while. Needless to say, it don't seem like it's helping. Yeah, that's good, Regina. That little girl's coming along good, huh? That little girl diamond painting. Well, it's good you can do that and get your mind off stuff a little bit. This one right here is a little teeny weeny one. Bless its heart. Have to change out paintings tomorrow. You're doing Felix. But that'll be interesting, Regina. It will be, honey. Yeah, I'm glad KY Philly came in, Sherry. She's a sweetheart. She is. She's downright country and she's a sweetheart. I love her personality. I do. I think they get some bad winter out there in Kentucky too. I don't have no clue what part she's in or nothing, but I think they do, some of it. I hope we don't get no more ice this year. That was horrible last year. North Carolina got covered with ice last year. And then come right on top of it, snow. We normally don't see that type of weather here. So, you know, I mean, we just ain't ready for that type of weather. Not around here, we're not. But I didn't lose power or nothing, but still. Nobody was leaving their driveways, that's for sure. Unless you had somebody to plow it. And half of them was price gouging. Gosh. Yeah, there's a lot of people stuck in their homes. This thing will stick to you. Do you ever have yours to stick to you? Yes. Y'all got... Yeah, we did get it bad last year. I pray to goodness we don't get it like that this year. I don't like cold weather. I don't like snow. And I definitely don't like ice. That ice was something else. It was thick. Well, my daddy wasn't letting it slow him down, though. Nope. But where he was raised up, you know, it was bad winters, so... I wish he would put a wood stove back in there. Back in that house. He used to have them pipes as red as they could be on that wood stove. And I'd get a little scared, you know, but it was okay. Definitely warm. It was definitely warm. Snow plows and salt. Yep. Justin, I'm telling you what's the truth. Our state's not used to what we got last year. And those snowplow people, I mean, they were price gouging. They were charging $400 for a driveway. Just a basic driveway. $400. You got that right. That's for certain. It is hard to beat. Because, I mean, if the power goes out, you still got heat and you can still cook on it. I've made eggs and bacon on it before. On a wood stove, I sure have. I mean, they get hot enough to make whatever you want. That's insane. Most driveways are $20 to $100 here, depending on length. Yeah, they were price gouging because, I mean, there were so many people stuck. And like 2 or 3 weeks after the storm was over, people were still stuck. Because you had that thick ice, and then you had snow on top of that. And then in the shady areas, it just wasn't melting. And then their prices, of course, came down. But yeah, the ones I called, they wanted like 400. I was like, yeah, buddy. But then my daddy, being his age, shoveled my whole driveway. Had I known he was going to shovel it, because he said, let's drive up there and just look at that. Look up there and check on everything. And I said, okay. Then he gets that shovel out of the back of that truck and goes at it. And I'm like, I was not comfortable with that. But he done it. But still, it scared me. It did. Yeah, it was insane. A lot of people couldn't pay that. It was sad. I don't like to see people price gouge like that, but there's nothing you can do about it. I had to have mine done twice. Well, Daddy shoveled it, and then it had to be plowed. And then I didn't have an easy time getting up it, but I finally got up it. If you had a snowplow, you could really make the money then. Let's see where these H's are. It says H. I don't see the H's. Yeah, I do. Don't look like there's too many of them. I'll just get them on out of the way. I can only imagine what y'all's winters is like. And everybody was so mean, like at the gas stations and stuff. Gosh. I had to go to another county to get gas. You couldn't get gas around here. And you better have a little bit of cash on you, because there wasn't any places taking card where they couldn't, because everything was down. A lot of places got flooded. When everything started melting. Depending on where you're at. I thought I saw some right here. Yep. Try to keep. Yeah, when I went to Ingles, do you need some? I have some. What are you talking about, Regina? When I went to Ingles to get water, Walmart got flooded. When it all melted. We're just not used to that type of weather. I mean, the cold, yes, but not that. Not y'all's cold neither, though. I guess that's all of them. I didn't think it'd be much of those. I'm sure a lot of people around here learned that the hard way. It's sad but true that they had to learn that way. I had water, but I went and got me another case. But their water was really cheap though. I was so surprised that they had a sale on water. But they did. I love this blue. It's like a Carolina blue. Regina, you could have come up with me, honey. Have a beautiful night, Melissa and Regina. Great to catch you live. I gotta get some sleep. Hopefully I catch you. Yes. You stay safe, Justin. I'm so glad you came in. I'm glad you're doing okay. Drop back in sometime if you will. You stay safe, okay? Good night. I like that palm tree you got. I mean, that that beach balloon. I can't even talk tonight, y'all. That beach umbrella. What is wrong with me? I think I'm tired. And I just don't want to admit it. There's those palm trees. Yes, those are the kind of trees I love, is palm trees. I don't like these trees around here. Palm trees is where it's at. Palm trees are beautiful. Yeah, exactly. No. I don't want no winter thoughts. That's coming. I wish it was coming in spring. I do. But the good thing is they're not going to move the clocks no more. I'm so glad of that. Because I got so sick of it getting dark at 5 o'clock. 5:30. It'd be so dreary outside and dark. Thankfully, they're leaving them alone. It's about all you can ask for, I guess. Regina, how much you getting done, honey? You could have come up with me, Regina. Really, it's not changing. I haven't heard that. Yeah, it is. They made it official, Regina. They're not going to mess with the clocks no more. You know how they moved them back and forward and stuff? And it would get dark. Yes, ma'am. They're not going to move them. They're going to leave the time alone from what they said. Google it, Regina. Google it. See if old girl ain't right here. Hi, Melissa. It's 100. Oh, no. 100. It's kind of, it's in the 80s here tonight, Paula. I hope it gets cooler for y'all. But, you know, not winter type cooler. Just, you know, cools down. That's pretty hot. How are you doing, Paula? What'd you have for supper, Miss Paula? I had a cucumber and onion sandwich. You could have come up with me, Regina. But I know you've been busy, so maybe later. 84. Yeah, it's cool down here. I'm not sure what the temperature is, but it's cooler. It's not as hot. I mean, sitting outside a while ago actually felt pretty good. On Tuesday, it's 102. Goodness. And good, stay out of heat. And you had a hamburger. Excuse me. I know, but I would have done live stream. Melissa, get yourself together, woman. No, honey, I would have done StreamYard. If I would have known you would have want to come up, I sure would have. Just for you, Regina. But I didn't know, honey. I don't blame you, Paula, honey. You need that on. Goodness. Yeah, you certainly do. You got to have that on. I really liked being outside a while ago, though. Going live. It's just so peaceful, you know. Yes, it is nice, ain't it, Regina? I got asthma since I was a baby too. Yeah, it can be hard with that, can't it? It sure can. That asthma's something else. Especially when it gets so hot. And you know when they get out there and they burn that wood? You can't hardly breathe sometimes. Are all those G's? Let me see. I can't even see that tonight. Well, it looks like G's. Yep, they are. Yeah, I do too. I got one. Yes, I do. I got a couple. Last night, I thought I might have to use mine when they had. I don't know where that fire was. I guess it was somebody just around here burning something, but I still didn't see no smoke. But I surely smelt it and saw the ashes. They wasn't no big flakes of ashes. But I thought, goodness. I don't have a machine, no. I don't have one of those. There's a lot of G's on here. I really didn't want to waste no time on this one. But I just grabbed it and did it. I thought, well, it'll be alright. I hope I'm getting this. It's stuck. It can be a mess when it gets stuck too. Stuck like Chuck, huh? My brother used to say that, stuck like Chuck. Oh, I miss him. He was a case. Yeah, I know, right, Regina? Chill, Melissa. Gotta take that chill pill, right? Wherever that's at. Hey there, how are you doing? I hope life finds you well today. Miss Regina should be up here with me. My buddy. If this thing keeps sticking to me, it sticks to my fingers. Yeah, it will be. It will be. Yep, it certainly will. As long as you like what you're doing, I think that makes a big difference. This I'm not too fond of, no. But it'll do for tonight. I'm going to have to find one I like. It's important to like what you do, like anything else. And I've been liking those partials. This wax right here, and you can get putty. I've never used putty, so I can't really speak on it much. But this wax, you just take it and do it like that. And see that pink? Well, that pink right there in the end. And then you just take this, take your stylus and reach down in there, pick one up. And see how it holds it? That's what the wax is for, Paula. That's what holds it on. Now, some people use putty. I've never used putty, to be honest. I've only ever used wax. Yeah, it is cool. I've heard good things and bad things about putty. Some people likes it, some people don't. Some people don't like wax. So, you know, it's personal preference, just like anything else. There's no wrong way, you know. There's no wrong in it. Just what you like. I got used to doing in partials, and I really do like the partials. Now, I'm not saying I won't ever do a full drill again, because I will. But I like to, right now, I don't know, I just want to do small projects and move on to something else. This one has more colors than I care to put in it. I went to the produce stand today, Paula. Well, I went to the produce place, store, not stand. I mean, they got watermelons outside, but that's it. This little tiny guy, he came through there and he was carrying a half of a watermelon, and that thing looked bigger than him. You know how you see something and at the time you don't really, it don't register, and then later on you're like, I don't know, it just comes back to you and you're like, goodness. I saw that, but I didn't, you know, you don't really think on it at the time because you're busy yourself. That was a moment. Because he was just a little tiny, and that watermelon was bigger around than he was. And it was just half of a watermelon, because they cut him in half. I got me 2 little cute little onions. They was tiny. And I used half of one for supper. It was good too. Perfect size for me and my needs. Cute little onion, let me tell you. Well, now that I got it all figured out, Regina, you can come up with me sometimes if you like. No pressure. Melissa, you want somebody? Nope, I don't. I sat outside and I didn't have any on me. I don't. What kind is bothering you, Regina? Is it mosquitoes? Or what is it? Or them not mothballs, I can't talk. Moth bugs. I can't get my words out tonight for some reason. Need to get you that, what's it called, Vivo or something? Like my lights. Like my lights. You talking about lightning bugs? Well, I like lightning bugs, but I don't want them in the house. Get you one of them zappers. That zaps them. Oh, yeah. They're attracted to your light pad, yeah. When I was outside, there was one bothering me. Um, Trying to get to my laptop screen, so yeah. They do like the light, Regina. I don't hardly ever use my light board. I got it right here. Mine's small, but I've not used it much. But it's here if I need it, you know, so. Options. I'm thankful for that, too. You know, today I've just been thanking God for a lot of stuff. Like my produce and just stuff, you know, need to stop sometimes and say, hey, you know, I'm blessed. Because whether we want to admit it or not, God is good to us. And that I can't help what anybody says. He is. Yeah. And you know, like, let me take this off, this charger. Okay. Yeah, I got my produce and stuff, and it was, you know, I don't know, just a few other things, I guess. one. Just have to stop and think him. I guess that's a G. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to keep doing this one. I just don't like to put my time into something I don't really like that well. I think it would turn out pretty, I do. I might keep doing it. I done those yellow roses in that tea thing, or saucer and teacup. I remember back in the day, they used to, my mama and all of them, when they'd get them a cup of coffee, they'd always have a saucer up under it. People don't do that no more. But them teacups used to be small. No, they was little. I'm hoping that's a G. I don't know. Yeah, it is. You know, back in the day, I know my family would be like that, like this. Like that iced coffee. They'd be like, iced coffee, you know. What are you doing drinking cold coffee? They wouldn't have that, no. I know that for a fact. My mama loved her coffee pots from Sears. She'd always get them from Sears. And she tried, one time her bun coffee pot quit working. And she tried to get a cheaper one, which I thought was pretty expensive myself, but she said, I can't, I gotta go get my bun. And she went right down there and got her another bun. And she had one mounted up under the cabinet. But she never used that coffee pot. Older rich ladies do what? Use saucers? They might do, still yet. I would use saucer, yeah. It's just kind of a natural thing after you've been around it, so, you know. I just don't like hot coffee that much. I can drink it, but I don't know. I don't like real hot stuff. Now, hot chocolate's okay about once a year, twice. But I don't drink a lot of hot beverages. But you know, that's what most people was raised on years ago. Hot coffee, hot tea. And I don't see a thing wrong with it. It's just what you're accustomed to. No judgment from me, you know, because we like what we like in this world, and there's nothing wrong with that. At all. This tray keeps getting stuck, and so does my fingers. Let me see how many more of these blues I got. Well, I better put a few more in there. Probably shouldn't need more, no more than that. It's quiet tonight, y'all. Yeah, finished that section. That's good. How many more sections do you have, honey? I'm going to run for a commercial break, and I'll be back in just a few seconds, okay? I drank a bunch of water earlier. I'll be right back. I'm back. Thank you, Regina. So you got 14 sections left. It's full of confetti. I bet it'd be beautiful when it's done, though. That's a beautiful picture. I'm kind of starting like this one. I don't know. I'm going to look for some more partials. I don't know. I want to do like a 4 drill, but I want to be able, I want to like that 4 drill. Very much so. And, but I want to get, I think I might get that butterfly partial at Walmart. I think Miss Bell done that one a pretty good while ago, but they still got it up there, that diamond dots. And it was on rollback too. My nerves got the best of me that day, and I just got out of there, I'll be honest with you. With that many people, I don't even see how the fire marshal lets them in there. And I'm just being honest. That's just too many people to be in a building. But you'd have to see it to believe it. That's all I can say. Now, the other counties around here, they're not that congested. I don't know why it's so congested up in here, but it is. And I despise going to that place. I don't like going to any of them, but that one, I just, Dollar Tree's got so empty, though, in their art section. I mean, they are just, like, wiped out. I don't know why, but their art section is donezo. For now. And that's several of them that I've went to. I've not saw anything. And I did look. Yes, you'll be beautiful. Why are you laughing, Regina? What did I say or do, honey? Yeah, it'll be alright, Regina. I'm just in a blah mood right now. I was all excited about going live outside earlier. And, you know. Because who don't want to go diamond paint outside? I mean, gosh. That takes diamond painting to a whole different level, if you ask me. Now, I was going to take that bigger table out, but I was just kind of experimenting. And I'm so glad I didn't even try that. I would have been stuck. Because that one's a little bit heavier. It is. It's not real heavy, but it's, you know, awkward. That tiny painting. Well, Regina, sometimes the tiny ones are mighty, though. They really are. This one's not that bad, but I did have one that wasn't that big. I think it was, I don't know, a 40 by 40 probably, or 30 by 40. And that one I won't never forget. That thing was so confetti heavy. And then that camper thing that I done, it was very confetti heavy. The camper with the fireworks, yeah. But that one just still keeps sticking out to me. It's it had a line and a cross, but goodness, it wasn't that big, but it'll make you think, what have I got myself into? On the picture, it didn't look like that. I literally thought it was going to be in black and white, but when I got it, I was like baffled because I'm seeing all these different colors. I'm like, I go back and look at the pictures that I ordered, and I have saw that one down in black and white. It's very beautiful, and that's what I thought I was getting, but I got a lot of colors with mine. It turned out beautiful, it did, and it's a powerful picture, but yeah, sometimes you won't forget that confetti. And I think that's all the blues, that color of blue anyway. Yeah, this one is kind of tiny. It's cardboard too. It is, honey. But I have done tinier ones. It's coming along okay. Better than I thought it would. Better than the teacup. Oh, I got purple. That purple is beautiful. Let me go and get these fours knocked out. I'm not crazy about this color, but when I see one that's got a full pack and I'm doing it like this, I've never kitted up, so I try to get the full ones done first. That's all I have had lately is the ones. I know, Regina. That's what I was telling you. You need to take yourself a little break. I can't tell you what to do, but I think you need to do like a partial or something for a while, like in between. You need to do something small, or you might get burnt out. Sometimes I feel like I get burnt out if I do one that's real confetti heavy. It all depends on how you look at it, I guess. I still got that cottage in there that glows in the dark. I don't know, I might do that next. It's already on a canvas. On the wood and everything. I like colors, you know, like the winding road and bridges, churches with, you know, I like stuff like that. Now I almost bought that Cinderella, but I didn't. It's Diamond Art Club. I glanced and left. I was like, gosh. You was right before some diamond paintings and just got out of there. I did, really. Feel a cast and blocking. Cool. Do you like doing the blocking, Regina? I don't like doing blocking too much. I just don't. I just feel like it's useless. Not unless you got like a background. But when it's just all one color, that's the way my strawberry shortcake is. It's got like a pink backing. And that's why I haven't done it. Because I'm thinking, that's just kind of useless. Will I do it? Yeah. But and so does that Cinderella at Walmart. It's got, it's really got more backing than it does of Cinderella, I think. I think. That's not a bad looking color though. It's better than what I thought it was going to be. That green is. Sometimes, if not too heavy. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yep. That Grinch I did, it had that color blocking. I wouldn't mind to do another wolf. I've done 2 wolves. Both of them was diamond dots. One was white, and one was the one that they still got. But it's still beautiful. I actually love doing that wolf. I did. I liked all those beautiful colors in it. I still got Scooby and Shaggy in there. It's a pretty good size painting. The only thing that I don't like about that is it hurts my eyes because you can't hardly see the symbols. And you have to really look. I'd have to turn this lamp on. I got a lamp right here. Or I'd have to turn this thing on. But I have turned this this light on and it didn't help too much. So I'd probably have to turn that lamp on. Put my old woman glasses on, is what I call them. Goodness, that thing will stick to you. Won't ever get away from it. Regina, you could have come up with me, honey. If you would have wanted to. All you gotta do is just tell me a little bit ahead of time. And I'll make it work. If you feel like it. Because I know sometimes you just don't. And I get it, I do. But the option's open, sis. Just want you to know that. That's what friends are for, Miss Regina. Alright, sweetheart. Yeah, I meant to ask you when I come back. That was what I was going to say. Regina, don't forget to get up and stretch. Okay, honey. Because it sure helped me getting up and moving around. Welcome back, Regina. Did your light come on, Regina? I'm glad you got your light up. You need that. I'm going to have to run in here right fast and check on this. I'll be right back. I guess it's about done. I'll be right back, Regina. Alright, I'm back. Oh. So would you say no, it maybe motion like? Yeah. Those are good to have around. I mean, that way you can see him. I got me a peach. I might eat it tomorrow if it's ripened up good. But I want it to be ripened up good before I tear into it. They didn't have any plums. I didn't see any grapes neither. I saw some liver mush. It looked pretty good, and I thought, well, I can't eat a whole thing of liver mush, so keep it walking. Get them fruits and vegetables. I didn't get any fruits. Well, you know, they say that a tomato's a fruit. Yeah. But get them, you know, veggies and get out of there. And that lady, I don't know who she was, but she was shopping too, bless her heart. And I told her, I said, those are some big old jalapenos, because they was big. I never seen jalapenos that big. She said, yeah, but those are the kind that isn't hot. I said, oh yeah. I said, I didn't know that. I said, you know, you learn something new every day. And she said, yep. But I was glad she told me that. She was getting her some fresh stuff too. She was a very pretty young lady. You know how it is when you're young like that. You still have your looks. Then all of a sudden, I mean, mine hit me like crazy. It did. Everybody's like, you're aging so, and then, yeah. Then you don't hear that no more, you know. I lost you. What you say? I was talking about that lady up there at the produce store. Those jalapenos and stuff. You know, sometimes you can just meet some good people and you actually know that they're good. They had a lot of tomatoes today, but those tomatoes, I'm here to tell you, they better be knocking the price down on them because they was getting pretty soft. Now I looked up and found one that, you know, still had some firmness to it. But a lot of them, by tomorrow, they will probably You know, that'll be their last day. Maybe they'll have to throw some of them away. And the way I see it, when they get like that, I'd rather half price them than I would throw them away. Which I didn't want to buy those squishy ones anyway. No, I did that at that lady's stand up the road here, and that I couldn't even eat it. So I ain't doing that no more. No. I was in there just a squishing on all of them too. And I found the perfect one. I love that tomato. I ain't eat it yet, but it just looks like it's going to be good. I did eat a little bit of my fruit today, that watermelon and cantaloupe. And there is honeydew in there. Now that honeydew still likes a little bit to get ripe. But the cantaloupe and the watermelon's already ripe. I was wanting some grapes, but didn't see none of those today. Yeah, Regina. They had potatoes up there too at that store, but I got potatoes, so. And I got me one of those little tiny mini, it's a mini skillet, electric skillet. It's about the size of a piece of bread. And you're not going to be able to put many potatoes in that. So, and I didn't feel like messing with nothing like that today, so I ate a sandwich. That's probably what's on the agenda all week, a sandwich. Which is fine with me. That olive oil is so expensive. I mean, you just about have to go take out a loan to buy olive oil. But I like to fry my potatoes in olive oil. And I put a pat of butter in there. I don't know why I do that, but I do a pat. There's probably no reason, but I don't know. I don't like Crisco. I don't like lard. My daddy, he has a habit. Well, he used to. He don't as much anymore. He'd say, "Hey, lard," you know. It's so funny. And just about tickle me to death. Yeah. Yeah, that little mini skillet, Regina, if you saw it, you would say, well, my goodness. You can get them at just about anywhere, but I didn't have to pay much for mine. It's an electric skillet, but it's a mini one. 7 inches. And it's only about that deep. You're not going to fit much in it. A grilled cheese or like some eggs is great. Stuff like that to make in it. It's for like one person. And you can make a hamburger in it. Yes, you can. But if you're going to fry a couple potatoes, you want a bigger skillet because you can't bunch all them up in there together like that. It'd be a mess. I don't really eat a lot of sausage. But I did see one person put sausage in theirs. 4 of them, 4 patties. You got that half done. Oh my goodness. I still got all these colors to go. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 colors to go on everything. And I just love that purple. I do. But no, I mean, I still got a good ways to go on it, really. It really don't look like it, I know. I know what you're talking about. I didn't think it'd have all these colors neither. I was thinking like 6 or 7 colors. Was I wrong again? Was I wrong again? I'm telling you. I was wrong again. Where have you been at, Miss Lady? Where'd she go? Let me see. I don't fry anymore. I don't fry a lot neither, but sometimes you got to have some fried potatoes, Regina. Now, you know better than that. I hadn't fried potatoes in a long time, but sometimes you got to have some fried potatoes and onions. And as long as you cook them in olive oil, it ain't that bad for you. Now, you go out there and cooking stuff in lard, it ain't good. And a bunch of butter, it's really not. But every once in a while, fried potatoes ain't gonna hurt. It's no worse than French fries. I don't think. Probably better if you cook it in olive oil. Olive oil is not that bad for you. I saw a bunch more of these. Where did I see them at? I'll probably let my eyes playing tricks on me. I thought that there were more of these than this. Not unless I'm just overlooking them. And that's a large possibility. Or here's some more. I lost them again. They kind of sneak in there on you. I've stopped deeply and going to stretch my back out soon. You need to do that. I got my pillow behind me here, and that does help. Yes. And I've got up a couple times. I might get up again here in a minute. Oh, right here's some more 4s. I would love to finish this tonight, but I doubt that's going to happen. And get it on my way. But I'm not pushing myself, no. I didn't even make it up there to walk today. Because I got up there messing with that computer. And time slipped away, I guess. I think that's all of them. Well, I'll be. Let's see. And Venus can stretch her little back out. Which she definitely needs to do that. Let's see, I got that one's got pretty much in it. 1, 2. I got about 3 of them. It's got some in them. This green's pretty. I like this green. I like camo. I like camouflage stuff. Like camo shirts and stuff. The real comfy ones. I used to wear them all the time. But that's when I go to Bass Pro Shop a lot. I'd get me 1 or 2. And they had them pretty reasonable too, especially if you had the point system. And I had points, and I used them too. It's hard to find a good camouflage shirt nowadays. Because I don't like that material that makes you feel like you're bound up. It won't budge. You know what I'm talking about? And you stretch it, and it just won't go. You're like, okay. That's a pretty green, though. I like that green. I don't know how long I've been on here. I don't know, I'm just like chilling tonight, taking it easy. So I'm just not really in a hurry. And I'm really enjoying this one, honestly. I didn't really, at first I thought, nah. But now, I don't know. I've had a change of heart. Regina, don't you ever fry hamburgers? Do you ever fry hamburgers? Now I like to fry mine when I do fry them. I don't fry them very often, but I put a little bit of water in mine sometimes. And that helps to, you know, the grease and all that. And if I don't do that, then, but I do mostly do that, so they won't be so greasy. But I almost like my hamburgers a little bit of burnt. Just a little bit. Getting that greenery in the mountains. Got to have that. I'm just babbling away, ain't I? Sometimes I lightly fried salmon patties today. You did? Can't you not put them in an air fryer too, though? Now, I don't eat salmon patties, so... But I think you could put them in an air fryer. If you wanted to. Now, hamburgers, I wouldn't suggest that. Because it about caught my house on fire. That grease popping is not good. And I definitely put a tray under it. Yes, I did. But it didn't make a difference. There is a lot of green there, though. Yes. Well, at least you had you some good salmon. What'd you have with it? What kind of sides? I love them sides. Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta run in there again. Sorry about that, but I do. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I got that done. A little bit of it. The green is pretty. Commercial break. Okay. You're eating tomato cheese puffs? Regina, I don't even know what to say right now. Are they really tomato cheese puffs? I don't think I've seen those. But they sound pretty good because I like cheese puffs. But I don't think I've seen the tomato ones. Which would be probably pretty good, I think. Cheese and tomatoes, you can't beat it. With the salmon patty. Oh, okay. You're coughing? Well, goodness. Yeah, cheese puffs? Like what kind of cheese puffs? With salmon patty, cheese puffs? I guess it works. Cheese on patty, also mayo. Hey there, Rose. How are you doing? You know, and sometimes, Regina, if I don't, most of the time I do make my hamburger patties with a little bit of water. But if I don't, I put a little bit of mayonnaise. Yeah. And I don't know, it just helps them. It does. A little bit of Duke's mayonnaise, it really does. Rose, how are you doing tonight, honey? I saw your sweet little comments earlier. I left you some comments back. I'm trying to get this diamond painting to come together, but I guess it is in a roundabout way. It will. It just, sometimes it takes a minute. And my eyes are, do y'all's eyes ever like feel like you got like cotton or something in them? Like, I don't know. I'm getting ready to go to bed. You're doing okay? Well, that's good. And bed don't sound like a bad thing, but I can't go to bed right now. I gotta wait a little bit. But I hope you get a good night's rest. Just as long as it don't look like Legos when I'm done with it. I had that to happen once. I don't know what happened to that angel. One thing, it was a lot smaller than this one too. Imagine that. This one's pretty small, but I've seen smaller. Yep, I've done smaller. A lot of times them smaller ones don't turn out. And sometimes they do, depending on the picture. I just wasn't happy with that Lego one. Surely didn't look like the picture. Some of these look thicker, like that's a thicker green than this one. The drills are like, some of them's thick. And then some of them looks just flat. Just so it doesn't look like what? Yes, I feel like I have sin in my eyes. Yeah, mine feels like that tonight. Regina, did you get a lot done on yours? Hey, any little bit is something, you know. So, even if you just work on it 10-15 minutes, it's better than nothing. Allergy coughing now. I hope you feel better, Regina. You finish that area, start another. What are you talking about, Rose? I really don't know what you're talking about right there. Just so it doesn't look like what? An angel I did. Legos. Well, it's been a pretty good while ago, but the quality on it wasn't no good. And it was a very small diamond painting too, but when I got done with it, her face just looked like, you know, Legos. And I couldn't do anything about it. Some diamond paintings are like that. It's the quality of them. And more so really in the smaller ones. I'd like to finish this one, but I don't see it happening. And right there are some 4s. I knew I would forget them. I have to come back to them. That's what I'll have to do. Let's see. Yeah, that's the way it is though, Rose. With these diamond paintings. It can look like that. I'm not the only one it's happened to. This thing is good and sticky. It is. I have to give it that. The stickiness is real. I dread doing all those little blues right there that I can't hardly see. And that one right there, you just can't see it. What color, what number letter is that? I don't really know. I don't know if that's a C or what. Yeah, I'm about certain it is. Well, that'll bring it to life. You all have a good night. God bless you. God bless you too. Sleep well. I hope you sleep good and have sweet, sweet dreams. Thank you for stopping in too. I appreciate it. This one's thick. I'm about ready to take it off of there. I don't like that. Whoa. Okay. We'll take that one off. That's a little too much. I think it looks 100% better. It might come together and look pretty. I think it will. I just gotta hold my mouth right. That's another thick one. Bad cough attack. Oh no. Did you take cough drops, Regina? I'm sure you did, but you think going in that bedroom makes it flare up? Or does it just flare up with that, you know, on its own? That time of night lying down, cause sometimes, does it help sometimes when you lay down? Well, you diamond painted how long? You diamond painted a couple hours, didn't you? Hmm. Let me go back there and hit some of these twos, because I forgot some of them. That's a two right there. I think I'm done with the greens. Let's see what color would be next. I'm gonna go with this one because it's so pretty. It's like a pink, kind of like a light coral, I would say. That's just a beautiful color. I like to have a shirt that color. Look at that, how pretty. That's just gorgeous. That's like a pink, almost like a peach, pink. More like a light coral, I'm gonna say. So pretty though. Is that a 9 or a 6? Six. Okay. Where are the 6s? I don't see them. Oh, they're right here. Well, that'd be pretty. I do like that. Sometimes you just gotta breathe a little bit and let it come together. Because I love all them colors like that. It's gorgeous. Beautiful. It's just kind of hard to see a little bit. It's those 6s right there. Let me see. My eye's playing tricks on me tonight. I do believe it is. If it ain't, it'll come together one way or the other. Faith. Got to have that. Surely that's not all of them. No. Up here's a bunch of them. Up in the mountains. Let's see. I think I'm going to jump off here. If anybody's here, thank you for coming in. And God bless you. And I hope you have a good week and stay safe.